Hi folks, this is Rich Kettner. Today I'm going to talk about minor pentatonic scales and how you might want to learn to play them, and how you might use them in music, how to apply them. So, a little bit of information. Penta, P-E-N-T-A, meaning five. Tonic or tone, meaning a note or a sound. So this is a 5-note scale. Now traditionally in Western music, a major scale is made up of 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is again the same as 1. Or if you've seen the movie The Sound of Music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm dating myself. Some of the younger people are like, Sound of Music, what is that? Google it. It's worth checking out. But in a pentatonic scale, there are only going to be the 5 notes, and then they repeat. So rather than 7, 5. And it's a pattern that recurs over and over again. So I'm going to start by showing you the first pentatonic, and I'm going to do it in the key of A. All these shapes that I'll show you can be started anywhere on the neck. So first I'm going to do is A pentatonic, or A minor pentatonic. Now the difference between major and minor, without getting too complex, major sounds bright. Ooh. The difference between major and minor is this. Major sounds bright or happy. Minor sounds darker, somber, sad. Like a funeral. The first minor pentatonic starts with my index finger on 5. And my index finger is really going to be sort of anchored there. Every note that my index plays will be on the 5th fret. If I use my 3rd finger, I'll play notes only on the 7th fret. If and when I use my pinky, it will be notes on the 8th fret. Now, understand, some of you might say, I only use my index and my 3rd finger. I would encourage you, try to start using all 4. In the beginning, your pinky is going to be really weak and uncoordinated, and the more you use it, the better it will get. So here's the pattern for the A minor pentatonic scale in the first pattern. There's our 5 notes. 5, 8, next string 5, 7, next string 5. Now, that doesn't sound great because I'm stopping after 5, but what I can do is, then I start again. This note is the same note. The 4th string, 7th fret was the same, an octave higher of the note I did to start. And then I started again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from the beginning I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last note can be 1. And let me back up. I left some of this out. In a major scale, we're playing steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, I don't want to get too complex. In the minor pentatonic, we're not playing all the same notes. We're going to play 1, and then instead of 3, we're playing flat 3. So the 5 notes are 1, flat 3, 4, 5, and flat 7. And then it repeats. Starting on the 4th string, 7, I'm playing 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. If you were to go 1 note higher, up to, with my pinky, up to 8, is flat 3, and then we can loop back down. So I'll start the scale and do it slow. see my hand. It's mostly 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, but there's a couple pinkies in there. Okay, so that's the first pattern. My looper pedal, let me show you this real quick. The benefit of a looper is you can do what I just did. Have a background track playing and you practice the scale over it. Because what you're going to notice is everyone's ear hears things slightly different. There's certain notes that I might play and I like the sound of that note more than others. I may hang on that note. All these notes will work playing over that chord, but some notes might sound better to your ear than other notes. So let me show you. I'm going to play the scale, and this time, instead of just going up the scale and down the scale, I might change the rhythm, I might skip notes, I might repeat notes, I might bend notes. But just to show, I'm going to play only notes from that scale. So here we go. Okay, now I know that was a lot of information thrown at you at once. The point of the whole video is learn this scale. And I believe Randy's going to put a diagram along with this video, picture of the guitar fingerboard. So the cool thing about it is I'm doing it on the 5th fret, which is A minor. You can play that exact same shape, that exact same relationship, and move it somewhere else. So if you're playing with a friend, say it's in the key of C, instead of 5th fret, move it up to the 8th fret, and then play the exact same pattern. Now it's C minor pentatonic. If I wanted to be in G, the key of George, go down to the 3rd fret. So the cool thing is all these shapes are movable, much like the bar chords. If Randy showed you that A chord, here's A bar chord, here's a C bar chord, G, and every note in between, right? G, G sharp, A, B flat, and so on. The scales are the exact same thing. So I showed you one pattern of the minor pentatonic. There are 5 different shapes. So let me just do a quick solo, and I'm going to play in and out of all 5 different patterns just to kind of show you how they all interlock and you can move in and out of one pattern to the next because they contain the same notes. So here we go. Okay, so start with the scale real slow. can find a looper pedal, afford to buy one, that would be great. If not, find a friend. They can play the chords while you solo over it, and then maybe you play the chord for them while they solo over it. And have fun digging into this. All the best. God bless. I'll see you next time.